I like these. I think where this is going is a little bit on the, you're essentially building part of the game on the fly. And I feel like that's a little bit of what rulings over rules are, as in rulings, again, with common law, create precedent, and then this is like now part of the law, right? So if you think about that on when you're doing this rulings over rules type of approach, you're essentially building the game as you go, and they set as precedent. So now when the hero jumps over cliffs, given specific situations, it makes it. I think this is unique of AI native games, or at least that's one of the things that I would like to think are unique, as in you're able to generate code on the fly, you're able to generate assets on the fly, you're able to generate more narratives that have real bearing on the fly. That is definitely something new and novel. It's still not solved because, as you said, how do you represent that graphically? It becomes very hard. But
Your point about generating code too is interesting, because it's not just content, it's not just narrative. Like with coding agents and everything else, you could arguably say that the capabilities of the game change.
Yes.
Right.
And it's a little bit of, so we were talking about like jumping the hill and whatnot. You could add a mechanic on the fly that now is valid forever, that when it's high in adrenaline, you get extra jump or whatever, right? Like some new mechanic, and it's added and it's now there and then because your referee in game decided so.
Yeah.
But
Well, or even just almost so I'm just imagining essentially self-modding that happens as part of a game immediately. Capabilities that could be grown, either recognize that they are needed because the system itself identifies that this is something that needs to happen in order to achieve goals for the game, or that players are instructing